Hi, my name is LaTanya. I am the sole proprietor of Imreikinow. I'm also a registered Holy Fire 3 Karuna Reiki Master. Long title, I know. Just to say that I have 2 masters in Reiki, and I also am an author of, wait for it, Reiki Vibrations with 33 meditations and affirmations, which is out now online for sale. And what I want to do is respond to the request that I received about meditating. And the specific question was, what do you do and how do you do meditations? And when someone just says, you have an issue or problem, and someone just says, meditate on it. So this is what I'm going to tell you. It's weird because, yeah, you know how to meditate for those who do meditate, and for those who don't, then you're like, I don't get it. Or those people who don't like meditating, because yeah, I know you're out there. So this is what I'm gonna say. Like, in my book, there are really 33 meditations and 33 affirmations that you can go to. And I'm gonna go to page 96, where it's a meditation 11, releasing negative energy, or doing what I like to call a spirit walk. My meditations and my Reiki is more intuitive and more like spiritually inclined in the healing process, which basically means that I not only receive messages from above and from the universe and from your spirit, from God, I also can empathically feel where there might be issues and problems that I might feel them on my body, and then therefore I'll know exactly where they are on yours. Now these issues and problems can be anything from a negative blockage to a trauma to like a prior injury or injury you're recovering from. It could be emotional, physical, spiritual. There could be an attachment. So when someone, if you're in a Reiki session or anywhere and you have an issue, someone just says meditate on it, I'm gonna say, let's try to do the meditation for releasing negative energy, or again, what I call spirit walk. So I don't really need this book to read it because I wrote it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this to the side, right? And what I want you to do is just go ahead and relax. Sit in a very comfortable position for yourself. For me personally, I like to, as I'm gonna, get it together, I like to either sit like this with my feet on the floor, or I will go cross-legged. I don't do the Buddha style like this because my feet get numb, and my legs get numb and sometimes sore, but I'll go this way, a simple cross leg. And then I like to, it's a cheat, I'm gonna admit it, but I like to be close to the wall, because that way if I get tired and I feel like I'm slouching, the wall will catch me, and then I'll realize I'm slouching and I'll go back up. I keep my back straight, almost like there's like this cord that's pulling me upwards, and I try to keep my neck straight and my shoulders relaxed but straight. I don't want to hunch forward and I don't want to hunch back. I just want to be normal, and I just relax my hands here, because sometimes pretty much all the time, I'll be honest, when I meditate, I'm like pushing out Reiki to the universe and receiving and opening all of my chakras. I'll hold my hands this way, or I'll put my hands this way. I think you can do the same, because even though you're not going to channel Reiki energy, you're going to channel your energy. And remember, we all have energy. So when someone just says meditate on it, so what I would say, as I discussed in chapter 11 for the meditation 11, what I would do is say, picture, just close your eyes, and then as you're opening your chakras, and if you don't know what they are, we'll go down to the root chakra, which is located in the pelvic area. Then we go up to the sacral, which is right above and below the navel. Then we'll go to our solar plexus, below the rib cage, above the navel. Our heart chakra, center of the chest, even though your heart is here, center of the chest. And then we'll do our throat chakra, and then we do the third eye opening, that is, and then we open the crown. There are some additional chakras that sometimes I like to open. While I'm talking, please open your chakras. Well, I like to open my palm chakras because I work with Reiki and I work with my hands. I also like to open the chakras beside my ear chakras right here on the other side of your ear, right, your head. And then I like to open the chakra in the back of my head. And I like to open the chakras in my knees and at the bottom of my feet, right? So those are my secondary chakras that I like to open. And again, your eyes are closed, you're opening up these chakras. If you want to open up the secondary ones, that's fine, but just stick with the main ones initially. Remember, the secondary ones are the hands, the palms, the ears, back of the head, knees, and the bottom of the feet. There are chakras throughout your body, there are energy points throughout your body, but we're going to focus on those, and we're going to focus really on the 7 main chakras. So once you feel like they're open, and even if you don't, that's okay, because this is a practice, and you just keep going and going, and eventually you'll feel them all opening up. Then I want you to focus on the scenery. Imagine that you're walking somewhere, doesn't matter where it is. Allow your spirit to take you there. Allow your mind to take you there, whether it's work related, whether it's personal, whether it's something just made up in your mind. I want you to go there. And then I want you to just allow any and everything to come to you. Think of all the things that have been like upsetting or negative, things that have brought out like emotions and feelings that you did not want, or that put you in a spiral, in a negative spiral. I want you to bring all those things out, whether they're people, situations. I want them all around you. Just do that for a few minutes, and I'll be quiet while you do so. And by the way, don't forget to take deep breaths. Using your diaphragm, pushing the stomach out, not the chest. I'm also going to go ahead and send some Distant Reiki to you while you're doing this. So I'm beginning the healing process right now. Remember, allow those situations to come to you. Now I want you to pinpoint the one thing that really upsets you the most, the one thing that brings out the most anger, the most frustration, the most negativity in your core and being, and move the others to the side. Don't second guess, just allow your spirit to pinpoint it for you. Now I want you to replay that scene again in your mind over and over. I want you to start picking it apart. And remember, you're meditating on it. You're picking it apart, one frame at a time. Remember what was said or done on your part and on the other person's part. And allow the emotion to overwhelm you, to overcome. Now as that emotion takes over your body, I want you to see an orb sitting up on that place on your body where you feel it the most, whether it be your chest, your stomach, your head, your hands, doesn't matter. Wherever you feel that the most, place a round golden orb there in your mind and allow all that energy to filter within that orb. If you don't know what an orb is, it's a circle. Imagine a balloon. And as it's moving in, the Reiki energy that I'm sending to you is coming in to heal and to cleanse. Removing that blockage even more so. Keep playing that scene over and over in your head until there's nothing left but peace. Allow that anger to release. Don't hold it. Don't attach to it. What has occurred has occurred. There's nothing to do but to move on. And in the process, see where you could have stopped the situation, where you could have changed it around. Take responsibility for what you did and said. And then release it. Place it in that orb also. If there's a moment and a time for you to make peace with the person in the future, then make peace. And see that happening. Move that negative scene into a positive one, where you're saying words of comfort, words of happiness and peace, words of contrition. And allow that orb full of all that negative energy to move up and float back into the universe. And as you're doing and playing over that scene of peace and tranquility and happiness now with that person, allow it to fill up every single chakra that is open on your body. Replacing all that negative energy from the previous situation that you played. Take a deep breath, cleansing breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Do 2 more. Now just visualize yourself circled in light. And it's a healing energy all around you. Feel that wind circling. inner chakras a little more to allow even more energy to come in. If you feel the coolness coming over your skin, so do I. It's just the Reiki energy moving around you and through you, clearing the pathways, the energetic pathways. Some of you may feel a release, and that release you may want to scream, you may want to cry, you may want to shout, you may just want to sigh or sob silently, that's fine. Whatever the release is, allow it to come out. Some may want to laugh, that's okay. How you release is very specific and individual to you, just like your fingerprint. And just don't block it, allow it to come out. We're still healing, we're still meditating on it. You're still receiving Reiki. Now you should have a sense of peace and calmness. If not, continue with the meditation. Start from the beginning if you need to by playing the scene over and moving it out, and then doing the scene of peace and calm, serenity, and then encircling yourself in light. Or just play this video over and over again until you have it down. It's okay. Each time you're just going to keep receiving more and more Reiki from me, which is awesome. So for those who are done, I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to slowly come back to awareness. When you're ready, open your eyes. I'm going to say, I seal this healing in love and light. I seal this healing in love and light. I seal this healing in love and goodness and light. And so I'm going to detach from all of you because I don't want to have to go through the day connected, which we're not supposed to. And so that's one quick way to meditate on it, as people say to you, or whenever you feel the need. You have to let that emotion come in. You have to let it overwhelm you. You have to let it take over your entire body. And then once it does, there's always an area on your body where you'll feel it, where it's more vibration and energy. And then that's the area you want to focus on. And you want to visualize that orb or even a flower or whatever you want. So just visualize it just moving out into that source, and then floating back up into the universe. I mean, you can always, again, play this video where I'm definitely sending energy remotely to you, or you can just be in your room by yourself and use your energy to hone in and help move it out. It'll work either way, but the meditating on it, definitely that's what you have to do. Now, this was sort of like a variation of the Meditation 11 in my book, Reiki Vibrations. Yeah, this was a variation of it. I have to tell you, when I tell you I'm an intuitive Reiki healer, I I'm not joking. I'm not lying to you. As we were going through, my spirit told me to do something else, so I ended up doing something else. It's like my Reiki sessions, no two are ever the same. Everyone is very individual and everyone has something individual, because that's what we are. We're the same, but we're very individualistic in a lot of things. So again, my thing is for you, when you meditate on it, you just meditate on that one thing. Don't go anywhere else. Whatever it is, you just meditate on that and you focus on that, and whatever emotion that is, you just allow it to come up. If it's not a bunch of people, if it's not that type of a situation, and it's a situation where it is like business related, pressure from work, then that's what you meditate on. What is it from work that's giving you all the pressure? What is focusing? Because in the end, it's always going to be a person, whether it's going to be you or someone else, right? So you have to figure it out. If it's a situation, that situation is always caused by people. So you have to focus in on that, and then you have to like know where it is on your body and where it stays and where it's attached, and then just like move it out. So that's my little tip to meditate on it. There are a lot of meditations, and again, 33 meditations and affirmations in my Reiki Vibrations book that you can look at, you can use. It is written in a perspective of a Reiki healer or someone who's just started their Reiki journey, but any lay person can use it and read about it and learn about Reiki if you're interested, because you may want to be one day. And if you do, contact me, because I train and certify and I love it. And I love finding people's gifts and I love moving them on the path. But if you don't, it's still good, because you learn about energy healing, you learn about Reiki, and you also get some meditations and affirmations that you can use in your meditation practice, or at least starting your meditation practice. And you know, it's just a jump off to help you move from there. Very simple, very easy read. You could be done in 2 to 3 hours. I was reading it. So I wish you well. I hope that you like this video. Again, this is LaTanya. And if you can, please like and subscribe. I will try to post, even as I keep saying, I'll post more videos once a week or once every 2 weeks. So please, you know, if I don't hold me to it, and don't be mad at me because I'm doing my best. I have a lot. And I'm writing a new book too, so I want to keep up with everything, and I want to do everything, but it's a small little business. I'm Imreikinow. It's just me, and I have I have 2 interns who help me from time to time, but really it's just me. So I'm doing my best to keep updated and to get information out there, because I honestly want everyone to do Reiki. I want everyone to practice it. I want everyone to be able to hone in on their own personal energy, even if it's not like a Reiki healer, universal energy, the God energy. I still want you guys to understand what you can and cannot do, and what your gift is, and then use it and do well. So it's a promise I made, and I'm gonna hold true to it. So I wish you well. Again, goodbye. Always from my heart chakra to yours. I send you Reiki energy and Reiki love, and next time.